back to the guys live from Barrio Queen on Fox Sports 910 and the iHeartRadio app. The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball, deep right field. Jason Hayward puts it in front.
And thank you to Sportsnet LA for that highlight. Jason Hayward with the home run that gave the Dodgers the lead. They won last night 7-4. Welcome back, everybody. Rockin' Minutes with Jimmy B, Fox Sports 910, as we continue here at the Barrio Queen on Taco Tuesday in Glendale. It is also El Bandito Yankee Tequila Tuesday as well, which means Jerry Hairston Jr., the LA Dodgers TV analyst for Spectrum Sportsnet LA. You can find him on Twitter or X at The Real J Hair. The Real J Hair is where you can find him, and he joins us right now. Hi, Jerry. It's Jimmy B and Manuch. Last night, once again, watching that game, the Dodgers are, if not the best team in baseball, then they are tied with the Atlanta Braves in baseball. Watching that game last night, they do not miss a beat.
No, I mean, they're not only a talented team, but they play great together. You know, coming into the season, I thought the Dodgers would maybe take a step back or two. They lost so much firepower, losing Trey Turner, Justin Turner, and a couple other guys on this ball club. And I thought it would take them time to gel, take them time to kind of find their footing. But, boy, have they found their footing. And they really found an identity. So they play great together. They get good pitching. The offense has been outstanding. Jason Hayward and David Peralta have been incredible, not just on the field, but in the clubhouse. Just a well-oiled machine. And their defense doesn't get much love. They have a tremendous defense, whether they have Jason Hayward in right, Mookie Betts at second base, or throwing Kike Hernandez anywhere, and Mookie Betts in right. These guys are playing incredible baseball.
You know, Jared, it's interesting. People forget that Kike Hernandez came back to the Dodgers, and what a welcome relief that is. I mean, he's this young man, but you look at J.D. Martinez, who's having the hamstring issues. You forget there's that power. You talked about Peralta, Hayward, and Martinez, and then Kike coming back. I mean, those are guys, I don't know if their careers resurrected, but, man, they have really stepped it up, and I'm wondering if it's the Dodger blue, because where they were before, you know, Hayward was one of my St. Louis Cardinals, since I'm a Cardinal fan. It just seems like they pick it up, or they've picked it up late in their careers.
Well, I think you have a guy like a Jason Hayward who needed another change of scenery. You know, he had one home run for the Cubs last year. One.
Yep.
You know, he comes here to the Dodgers. He's made some adjustments with his swing, and he's found his swing again. He's got 12 home runs and really limited at bats. He's gotten big hits for us. Dave Peralta, who's a consummate pro, a guy you want in that clubhouse, takes great at bats. You can put him in anywhere, really, in the outfield. You can DH him at times, and he can come off the bench and give you a big hit. You mentioned Kike Hernandez, a guy that, you know, had some injuries the last year and a half in Boston, gets traded over here, definitely needed to kind of press a reset button. He's familiar with this Dodger coaching staff. They did talk to him about his swing. Aaron Bates does a tremendous job. Robin Skoyak does a really good job as well. They were able to help him adjust with his swing, and he's taken off once again with the bat. So they do a tremendous job of not only getting guys in to buy into what they're trying to do, but helping these guys perform at their peak level. And from the pitching staff, Mark Pryor's done a great job. You know, Lance Lynn gets traded over here, who's done an incredible job. He had a 6.5 ERA with the White Sox. Comes over here, they adjust on not just his pitches, but on pitch selection. Maybe throw his fastball, his four-seam fastball a little bit more instead of a cutter, and he has excelled with the Dodgers. So it's the talent, it's the scouting, it's getting guys implementing, buying into what they're trying to do, and these guys have taken off.
You know, Jared, it's interesting. You read up on Mookie Betts, and I'm just amazed watching this young man and how well he performs. But I read the article, it was probably the other day, about how he's incorporated more weightlifting into his regime as far as getting that strength and hitting more home runs. And I know a lot of guys lift weights, but I mean, he's lifting. He is pounding the weights, and you can definitely see it because some of the shots he's hit this year, I mean, they've gone way out, 340, 350, 420. Is that something he's religious about nowadays or something he just kind of picked up on?
Well, you know what? He put on around 10 pounds or 12 pounds of muscle this offseason. What he did was he not only put on that muscle, but he made sure it was the right kind of way. You guys know when you put on muscle that you're not stretching and you're not so limber, it can impact you in a negative way. You know, whether you're a basketball player, quarterback in the pocket, or a guy like Mookie Betts who has to play shortstop, second, and right field, it can impact you in that way. But what he did was, okay, I'm going to put on this extra weight, but I'm going to make sure that I am still limber. I'm still able to throw from all angles in the infield and the outfield and still have tremendous bat speed. And he has taken off. And what I think that added weight has done for him, he has not, gotten weaker as the season has gone along. He's still strong, and he's still able to produce. His August has been insane. Watching this guy every single day, I thought a month ago Acuna Jr. was running away with the MVP. You can make a strong case, in my humble opinion, Mookie Betts is the MVP of the National League. He has been on fire, driving the ball, setting the tone on the offensive side, and being an elite defender at 3 different positions.
Jerry Hairston Jr. is our guest. We're talking Dodgers baseball as they once again will host the Diamondbacks tonight. And Jerry comes to us on the Wright Toyota guest line. Jerry, fill us in on Clayton Kershaw, who's going to be on the mound tonight. Is he totally healthy now? And what do you expect out of him down the stretch?
Well, he is healthy. Now, obviously, he's around 6 weeks or so with they're diagnosing as an arm issue. He's a guy that has a lot of mileage on his arm and his body, as you guys well know. I think that 6 weeks was kind of a blessing in disguise. Dodgers expect to make a deep run just in the playoffs, the World Series. And really, Clayton Kershaw, he's healthy. Really good fastball still. His best pitch is the slider and curveball, but he's added another pitch. He's added the split finger. That's something that has been really great. Baby, and I told him years ago when he used to get on me as the oldest guy on the team, he used to call me old such and such all the time. I said, one day, Kirsch, one day you're going to have to throw a cambio. You're going to start throwing a changeup, but you're going to have to reinvent yourself because you're at 26, 27. You ain't going to be that, for long. Now, lo and behold, he's in his mid-30s. Now he's come up with a 4th pitch, a split cambio, and I'm so glad that he's had this pitch, and it's really endear to my heart because now I know he realized, you know what, I can't throw 97 anymore. I got to make sure I got a post-up game like Kobe and MJ and be able to get guys out in different ways. So he's added that 4th pitch.
And speaking of pitchers, watching the young guy last night, Miller, now 8-3, went to 6 innings, even though he gave up the 7 hits and the 4 runs. A lot of poise for that young man, Jerry. What a welcomed addition he's got to be for this Dodgers crew per se.
Well, he's a Chicago kid, so he's tough as nails. All Chicago kids are tough as nails. So when he takes the mound, you expect him to go out there, even if he doesn't have his best stuff. And credit the D-backs. They had really good at bats against him. That kid Moreno, the catcher.
Yeah.
Wow, extremely impressed with that kid. The kid, the 2-run homer he hit the other way, that wasn't a bad pitch. That was up and away. You tip your hat. Sometimes you're going to get got in the big leagues. But all in all, Bobby Miller's done a tremendous job, and he continues to grow and develop as a pitcher. He did give up those 4 runs, but what he did do in that 5th and 6th inning, he shut the door. He added length to his outing, allowed the bullpen to rest a little bit, and it gave the Dodgers a chance to come back and win the ball game. So I tell you what, Miller, as a rookie, he's been extremely impressive.
Jerry, let me follow up then with the Diamondbacks question because you're watching them right now play. Are they a year ahead of what you thought that they might be? Because I think most people thought, well, they're going to be much improved this season, but not right now with the record that they have and playing to make a wild card spot. Where are you on the D-backs?
Well, I think if you're a D-backs fan, you got to be extremely pleased with what they've seen this year. I thought they were a year away, but they've already proven me wrong. They still have a chance at a wild card. They're still playing good baseball. Their starting pitching since August 12th has been the best starting pitching in baseball. We knew that going in that they had a talented rotation. But the young guys, especially with the bats, Alec, the center fielder who's come on, I know he had that little stint in AAA, but sometimes you need to press a reset button. I think he's got worlds of talent. And Corbin Carroll as well. Are you kidding me? He's an absolute stud. Power, speed. So even though they may be a year ahead of schedule, the talent is there.
Yeah.
And I think they have staying power. Trust me, we the Dodgers know the D-backs are not just a 1 or 2 year deal. They're going to be a team that can be reckoned with for years to come.
And Jerry, got about a minute. I got to tell you what, we talk about Betts and Freeman. Muncy with 31 home runs. Are they the quietest 31 home runs in Major League Baseball right now?
Well, Max, he will tell you himself, he's a little frustrated, as far as, he's been hovering around 200. He would love his average to be somewhere around 240, 250, because he values himself as a hitter. He knows he's a better hitter. But all in all, the production's there. The home runs are there. The RBIs are there. His defense has improved at third base, so he's definitely a key cog in our lineup. When you have a guy like Max Muncy swinging the bat, driving the ball like he is, you add J.D. Martinez, a healthy J.D. Martinez, to go along with Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. I like our chances down the stretch.
Jerry, it's always great, pal, when you take time with us. Have a good time working the game tonight. We'll catch up to you later in the season.
Sounds good. Always a pleasure, guys.
Thank you, Jerry. There you go. Jerry Hairston Jr., you can watch him on TV in Los Angeles on the Sportsnet cable channel. The Dodgers and the D-backs will play tonight. Hey, we're broadcasting live today from the Barrio Queen in Glendale. We're right on Bell Road, and it is Taco Tuesday. It is also El Bandito Yankee Tequila Tuesday as well. A quick timeout. When we come back, it will be our random facts of the day, and it's presented by our great partners, your value.